Greetings to all. Your name is Julieta Diana Torres Alfonso, carrying on the following activity of the English course 5. In this speech and debate, I am going to tell about my opinion with arguments on the topic that the idea of compulsory military service disappear. In this know that here in Colombia military service is mandatory for all young people. In this case of the male sex, it is very important to look at the benefits, advantages, and regulations by which it arises and is regulated and regulate as mandatory. But for my consideration and my opinion, I believe that seems to me a negative point with these young people are forcing to provide service with they don't want to. They are forcing. In this case, they recruit them and take them to the schools where they are going to perform their military service. Mind this compulsory military service has led to generate personal family conflicts affecting the physical and mental health of those who do not wish to serve. So that is why many of the young people do not obtain their military blockade. Therefore, currently in Colombia, the part has been restricted or somewhat obscured. Mandatory recruitment of these young people before has no longer been seen, and if they have children and her parents were heads or families, they are not obligated to provide military service. Fundamentally, this is why the advantage of providing military service are great because they have access to education to provide protective security learnings for society and are those who protect and help people who are in danger. But from my point of view, I do not consider it important to provide military service to young people if there is no vacation for them profession that is considered on this model is not necessary from my perspective. According to this transformation of military strategy with these objectives that exist in the potentials of wars, it is considered obligatory to be preparing to defend the territory, such as the Colombian country. But none of these circumstances seems right to mean that a person be forced without having their consent that they are going to do it. It is not fair to force a young man to serve when he does not want to and does not have this opportunity or does not have this vision in this life. Maybe he has other strategies, ideas, other projects in which a better quality of life is improved. It is known that in the military army, with the with this military service, it is not a very good quality of life. There are dangers and any time or situation in which define themselves that I are risking their lives to defend the territory, the country, the department, the location where they are located, and if they do not agree, the psychological and physiological part of the person is affected by the feeling this which is we I do not agree. Although this is mandatory, on the other hand, in Colombia there are rules and regulations where, according to the constitution, if there is no such requirement, they do not comply with it. They may have a fine of 1 million wage for each year of delay when not showing up in the 5 years. Will have problems with the state and will have to pay a sum of money. Right now, it is government that President Gustavo Petro is given a bonus for the people would provide this service with an increase in the minimum wage. I recently found on that and the moment will starting this year in 2023 you can buy the military passbook, and for people with limited resources it will have a lost consent. For people limited resources, it will have a low cost, and for people with more than one salary it will have a slight higher cost but does not extend the state. Finally, the idea of providing compulsory military service disappears according to my point of view. It seems somewhat illogical to force some to do sometimes against their will. In this video, what is expected is to generate a debate to know their ideas, their opinions, okay? According to the topic, and finally, thank you for the attention given in this final space. Thank you very much. Bye bye.